Hi, my name is Carlisle Jones, and this is my futures project on gender equality in Pakistan future. Anyone who has listened to the news over the past few years has learned of Malala Yousafzai of Pakistan, who was shot in an attempted assassination in 2012 for advocating for women education. Since then, she has been a huge advocate in gender equality, not only for Pakistan, but throughout the world. Clearly, gender equality was and still is a major issue in Pakistan. What does the future hold for women in Pakistan, and what steps need to be taken to ensure there is a future of equality for women of Pakistan? The empowerment of women and girls is critical to building stable, democratic societies, safeguarding human rights, furthering international peace and security, growing vibrant market economies, addressing pressing health and education challenges, and ensuring that development initiatives are effective. USAID is working to narrow the gaps between men and women to promote a more prosperous, stable, and inclusive society in Pakistan. So, why hasn't there been equality, and what are the roadblocks making equality a great challenge in Pakistan? Well, first is the Taliban. Second would be traditional roles of women are slow to change. And third would be the limited education women have had. So, Taliban insurgents. The Taliban is a terrorist Islamic extreme group. They are known for attacks and their attempts to take over the Pakistani government. They seek to enforce a conservative version of Islam across the nation and were against Western-style education for children and against the employment of women. Traditional roles of women in Pakistan are slow to change, so the patriarchal values heavily govern the social structure in Pakistani society. Specifically, a woman is expected to take care of the home as a wife and mother, whereas the male dominates outside the home as the breadwinner. Men and women are conceptually segregated into two distinct worlds. The household resources are allocated in favor of sons due to their role in society outside of the home. Therefore, education for boys is prioritized over girls because it is perceived that boys must be equipped with educational skills to compete for resources in the public arena, while girls have to specialize in domestic skills to be good mothers and wives. Hence, education is not perceived as being important for girls, which is why there has been limited education opportunities for girls. And because of those traditional roles, women being slow to modernize, girls did not receive parental support to become educated. According to the 2018 elected government, 22.5 million children are out of school. Mostly girls are out of school. 32% of primary school age girls are out of school compared to 21% of boys. Once high school comes around, only 13% of girls are in school. Cost is another reason that opportunities for education are few. Even in the government schools, the cost of supplies could be overbearing. Because of the lack of school, many low-cost private schools have been established. However, because of the low cost, the teachers and staff are not truly educators. So, what steps are being taken to encourage gender equality? Improving, increasing, supporting, and increasing. So, improving access to economic opportunities, increasing access to women to education for women, supporting maternal and child health, and increasing women's political and civic participation. Improving access to economic opportunities. Grants to women are extended in the agribusiness, specifically in producing fruit, vegetables, as well as livestock. USAID also gave incentives to grantees to employ women in leadership roles. Through educating women, they are succeeding in these areas, helping themselves, their country, and their families. They're also helping women gain access to technology, the markets, and in finance. Increasing access for education for women. By using women educators, families are more encouraged to send their girls to school. Scholarships have also started to be offered for secondary education for girls. The supporting maternal and child health. By granting access to medical professionals, even in the rural areas, women are better understanding child spacing, healthy habits, and ways to stay healthy and to keep themselves healthy as well as their children. Increasing women's political and civic participation, as we can see in this chart here, 20.8% of women are in the National Assembly, 18% of women are in the Senate, 4% of women are in the Senior Civil Service, or the Punjab. While this may not sound like a lot, these are those first baby steps to help women get on that road. In conclusion, even though women are gaining some headway into society and workplace, there are still some roadblocks. Women do not make as much money as a man would be doing the same job. They make 77 cents on the dollar that the man makes. Also, there has been a history of violence and abuse of women by their spouses and by others. It has been historically acceptable, and therefore strides are being taken to reject this behavior and make it unacceptable. Some steps forward would be to include good examples, include good pictures in textbooks. Adding pictures and notations of successful women in those textbooks would show both men and women that equality is a good, acceptable thing. Increasing these good examples will help Pakistan in its future with gender equality. Thanks for watching.